I mean, virtue signaling can't be all bad, right? Like, there could be some good that comes of it. It's exactly what I said to myself before, and I'm now realizing I was very mistaken about the definition of what virtue signaling was. Or maybe not very, but somewhat. What I was thinking about earlier today was how, even if someone does something good and posts about it online, almost to the point that it becomes excessive or annoying, I was able to make the argument, well, at the very least, they've done something good, right? I might not agree with them trying to feel extra prideful or significant by showing off that they've done something good, but at the very least, they've done something good. They've helped someone, they've impacted someone. And then I go, you know what? Maybe I should look into it. Maybe I should find out what the definition of virtual signaling is. I come to realize it's more closely related to not having actually had the impact and posting about it and making it seem like you've helped when you haven't. And while there could be good that comes from that, which is potentially raising awareness, maybe outraging someone who is willing to do something so they actually go and do it, ultimately, grand scheme of things kind of thing, maybe that has a good impact. But I realized I was wrong. I was wrong. And here's the thing, sometimes I just have to practice being wrong and admitting it and sharing about it, because I feel like there's this tendency to want to succeed in public and fail in private. But more often than not, we're failing. Everybody. And we can more easily connect with others based on our shared failures. We have more failures than successes to think of. So why don't we talk about them more often? Why can't we let this somewhat bad thing have a good impact? Connection. Connection and love and being together. Sharing what we fail to do and working together to actually succeed. That would be nice, right? I could sit here and ask why not, why not, why not? Or I could be the start. I could be the person to do that, to share more of my failures, to tell people what I haven't done yet, what I plan to do, and the mistakes I've made. I could share all these things because then at the very least, we have that much more to connect about. We have that much more to relate over. It reminds me of giving myself permission to make trash videos, giving myself permission to do a bad job, but not giving myself permission to do no job, not giving myself permission to create nothing. By setting this standard for myself, for sharing my failures, for making these videos, for doing what other people aren't willing to do, I raise the standard for myself, for other people. I make sure to do it in a way where I go first. I go first, I lead, I'm an example. I wholeheartedly believe and follow this idea that I will never ask someone to do something that I myself am not willing to do. And maybe that's one of my faults. Maybe that's something that's not so great, not so helpful. Maybe I could win more in life if I knew how to be otherwise. But I'm at a point, at a phase, at a season, at a stage in my life where I don't see the value in that. I don't see the value in not being at least willing and able to work hard, or willing when able. I'll put that work in. I want to show people that I'm not asking them to do something because I don't want to do it. I'm asking them to do it for something larger. Either I need them, or they need that thing. They need that task, that action, that growth, that love, that connection, that significance, that power, that control, that freedom. They have to go do the thing. Oh. How are you doing? I feel like there's something telling me we've messed up recently. There's something weighing on our hearts, on our minds, on our spirits. Hey, it's okay. Hey, it's okay. You've done pretty well so far. You've done what you were supposed to do. And I'm glad. I'm glad that you've messed up. Because I could relate to that side better than the one that I see when you only share your wins. So thank you. Thank you for messing up every once in a while, for being human. I could relate to you better as a fellow human myself. I'm gonna go now. We don't have to be together forever. But know that there's always love to tap into. There's always love to remember and connect with, and you deserve that love, all right? So until next time, just remember to always fill up with the love, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. I love you.